morning, year one. Okay, it has been a long time I didn't do the video recording. And the reason why I'm doing it because I couldn't find any other video to in the YouTube to teach this lesson. The second part of this lesson is called length, mass, volume of liquid. So this is actually a topic that you have to measure the length, measure the weight, mass is weight, and also measure the liquid, measuring water in the other way. Okay, so in your textbook, in your mathematics textbook, part 2, okay, so in page 45. Okay, we do read this before. We did this in one of the video that I shared with you 2 days ago. So now we continue on this. Okay, we're going to do this one. Okay, I'm going to read with you together with this one, and we will do some exercise. Then I will give you some work that you can measure at home. Okay, and you will understand more how and what we are going to measure. Okay, so let's get ready. Take out your exercise book. Take out your textbook and your exercise book, mathematics book, ruler, eraser, pencil. So all the stationery that you need to do. All right, children, let's start. Okay, let's turn to page 48. Okay, let's read from here. How shall we measure the length of this book? So this girl is holding a book here. So the boy is asking the girl how to measure the textbook. Okay, we measure the length of this book from end to end using pencil. So how do they measure the book? They measure the book with pencil. Okay, later I will show you. We will do it together. So this is how it looks like. You see one pencil, two pencil here. So it measures from the end of the book with the pencil. Okay, then the end of this side of the book with the end of the pencil. So you see that? We will do it later with real book and real pencil. We'll see is it correct or not. Okay, the length of the book is the same as 2 pencil long. All right, let's try. Okay, if you see here, okay, you see here, I have your textbook and I have 2 pencils. Let's measure this. Okay, we measure from one end to one end. So the end of the book and end of pencil, correct? Then the second one I will put right after the first pencil. Okay, and we will see how long is the book, what is the length of the book. So we can see here it is not the full 2 pencil, correct? So can we divide it into 3 parts? 1, 2, 3. So how do we say it? We say it the length of this book is 1 pencil and 2 over 3. All right, 2 part is taken, 1 part is left. All right, remember the fraction that we learned. So 1 part, 2 part. So the length of the book is 1 pencil and 2 over 3. 1 and 2 over 3 of a pencil length of the book. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now let's see the second one. Now let's see the second one. Okay, we have a pencil and erasers and watch and eraser. What we are measuring with? We are measuring with a pencil and eraser. The length of the color pencil is equal to 4 erasers. Do you see that? Okay, I'm just adjusting my camera. Do you see that? The length of the color pencil is equal to 4 erasers. Okay, I'll try to get closer. Okay, now question 2. Question 2, method 2. Method 2, we see a pencil or color pencil and eraser. Let's read. The length of the color pencil is equal to 4 erasers. Okay, in the picture we see a color pencil and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So how about this one? How about the watch? Okay, this is watch. Okay, in the watch, how many of erasers? Let's see. We say the length of the watch is equal to 7 erasers. So pencil is only 4 erasers, while the watch have 7 erasers. That means the watch, the watch is longer than the pencil. Is that correct? Yes, right? So at home, okay, I want you to measure measure your pencil box with erasers and measure your pencil box with eraser, measure your sharpener with eraser. Okay, what I want you to do is measure your pencil box with erasers and measure your sharpener with eraser. Then you tell me which one is longer. Okay, understand? Okay, let's continue. Okay, this is another way of measuring. So what did the girl doing? The girl is using her hand. The girl is using her hand to measure. Okay, this girl is called Kaswini. The girl name is Kaswini. So what Kaswini do? Kaswini is measuring the table. Alright, give me a second. Okay. Sorry. Kaswini is measuring the table. Okay. The width of the table is about 5 hand span. Okay, this is called hand span, where you open up your hand, okay, widely like that, is called hand span. Alright, so the width of the table is about 5 hand span. Okay, what is hand span? This is called hand span, not higher 5, hand span. Okay, alright. Okay, 1 hand span. Amin measured the width of the same table 6 hand span. Why is her measurement is different from Kaswini? Okay, Kaswini measured the table 5. So it's like this: 1, 2, then continue 3, 4, 5. Okay, but Amni only measure the same table or have 6. Okay, what's that mean? That means it depends on your hand size. Some of our hand is big, some of our hand is small. So when your hand is bigger, the hand span is shorter. When you have smaller hand, the handspan is longer. So if you measure with your hand, it could be shorter, it could be longer. It depends on the size of your hand. Alright? Okay. The last one for today is step using our feet. Just now we are using our hand, now we are using our feet. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting the camera so you can see it clearly. Okay, step. One step. Okay, alright, this is quite easy. So this is called Atli. The length of the map is about, the length of the map is about 4 steps. So you see here, okay, length means the long side, not the whole thing, the long side. Okay, some of the side we have, like, this is the font. Alright, so this is the long, this is the length, and this is the width. Okay, now we are measuring, we are talking about the length, the long side of the object, and the short one we call it width. So how do we measure? We measure, imagine this is the map. Okay, this is the map. So it measures the long side. Right, this is called length, not the short one. So Atli is measuring, is using his step. So one step, do you see how you open up his step? Alright, not next to each step. Your foot doesn't near, is how you walk. How you normally walk, take a step. This is called step. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he walked 4 times. So the length of this thing, this is a mat, is 4 steps. Okay? Okay, so what is your homework? As I mentioned just now, measure your pencil box. Okay, measure your pencil box with an eraser. Okay, then also, measure your sharpener with eraser. Okay, another one. You have your school bag, right? You have your school bag. I want you to measure the school bag with your hand. It's called hand span. So you put your put your hand on your back. So how do you measure it? From 1 to here, from this end to this end. So this is the measurement. This here to here. Okay, you put it on and you measure how many handspan you have. Okay, and the third one, using your step. Okay, I want you to measure your bed. You know what is bed? Where you sleep on. Okay, you measure your bed with your step. So it's alongside the length. Okay, so you walk along your bed and count. Okay, walk along your bed and count how many steps. Alright, so that's your homework. I will put the question in the WhatsApp group so your parents will know what is your homework. Okay, and again, your homework is measure your pencil box and your sharpener with erasers, measure your school bag with handspan, measure your bed with step. Okay, so that's it for today. Do your homework, and if you do not understand, please do let me know. Okay, bye bye.